Hello guys, this is Kong, and today I'm gonna be doing a episode review of My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 13. So basically, the this episode is about after the event of the sport festivals, and the students are getting a chance to relax, to heal up from their bruises and sort of get their mind back, get their mind back to live it back to normal. So I have written off some paper here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking down for. And one thing that I thought would caught my eye was that the public real Deku is in the bus station here, and he realized, and then people started saying, "Oh wait, this Deku is the guy that did a really great performance." And even though he was maybe he lasted the third round, yeah, third round, and he wasn't number one, but people realized, he was a good fighter. So, and I was like, I thought that was kind of like, that was like you not unique, but it was like, he deserves some praise. Um, and then this whole episode is really about the student, giving themselves a hero name. And I kind of make the list of people that I found, the student that I found that was funny and then cool and then just kind of normal. So I'm gonna start out with the funny one because I think it's just funny. So I'm gonna start out with Alien Queen is I want to say I got a poster here and it's this girl in pink right here, and they have in the anime in the episode they have her like at the alien with the mouse. You guys know how the alien look, and they had her face in there. I thought it was funny, and she actually eventually changed her name to Pinky because her complexion is pink. So I thought that was appropriate. And then where is our boy? Let me oh, I can't make this a little. There you go. Where is Great Boy? So some people call him Great Boys. And he named himself Grape Juice. And I just think that's funny because it's just he had grape in his head and grape juice. I think it's just funny. And then Froggy. It's not funny, but it was like she had that she almost exemplify a frog kind of attribute. So I thought it was funny. It wasn't funny, but I thought it was fitting for her. And then our electrical guy here, one of the girl here, where is she? Right here. She said, "Oh, you should be jamming yay," and he like, "Oh yeah, I should be." I thought it was funny, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be dumb all the time," but I thought that was funny. And then now I'm gonna move on to the cool name, and I thought it was cool. Red Riot is him right here, and I thought that was kind of cool. He's trying to pay in tribute to the Crimson Riot, so I thought that was like paying his respect. And this girl here is earphone Jack, obviously because she had Jack from her ears. So I thought that was kind of cool and fitting of her characteristic and her quirk. And you got Tailman is this guy right here. Obviously fit him too. He have tail legs, tail arms. So he's Tailman, obviously makes sense. And then you got this guy here, Sugar Man. I think that's also funny and cool at the same time, and I can just see people poking at him, making fun of him, like, "Oh man, you gotta be a sugar man," or "Hey, where's your sugar girl?" That sort of thing. I think it's funny. It's kind of cool and funny, but people will make fun of him. That's cool. I just think that's funny and cool at the same time. And we have our this guy here is his name is Charge Boat. It's cool, he's charged in a boat. He's kind of paying homage to another character too, and he reminded me a lot of Pikachu. If you guys know what I'm talking about, Pikachu would be the the color. His hair is yellow and black stripe. Or actually, not Pikachu, more like a Raichu. That's what I'm talking about. And then you got Crady. Where is she? I want to say she's right here. She had the ability to create jet, and instead of a create, she put just an I at the end. I thought that was kind of unique in her spelling, her name. So that's cool. And then you have Yuraka. I'm sorry, I'm butchering her name. Love it. The love interest of Deku. Her name is U Gravity, because she controls gravity, and then she's like U Gravity. You know, she controls gravity, so that is kind of befitting her quirks. And then Deku, obviously, the reason he chose that was it also can mean that you're useless, but it also can mean that you can do it. So I like that he took that and he actually owned it. He's like, this mean you can do it to himself. You know, he owned it. That's what he meant to him. So I thought that was kind of like great in this episode, that he taking up the man to he's owning up to it basically. And then you have people just named themselves like Shoto. His last name Toyoroki Shoto. And then you have Lita naming Tenya, his last name, first name. I apologize, I don't get it. I couldn't get it right. And then obviously you get to our there's some other character like this guy is like Tokumosu or something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. It wasn't cool or remember enough for me to remember, but his quirk is cool. And then you got this guy here, Anima. I don't know why, or Anima. And then you got this guy is Octopi or something like that, because he have three arms, 6 arms. So makes sense, octopus, and then that sort of thing. And then coming down to our Bakugo here. He kind of funny. I think it's funny. He wanted to call King Explosion Murderer, and then he came out after that. He like Lord Explosion Murderer, and then one of the teammate actually made fun of him. It's like, oh hey, you should be Explosion Boy. I thought that was funny, because he's always, he uses his power to explode and to utilize that, and they say, oh, hey, it should be. I thought that was funny. It was hilarious. It was a great poke at Bakugo. And then that was kind of the first half with the trailer, and then the second half with the not trailer. I'm sorry, the episode, the show. The second half of the episode is that they have to, the student class 1A have to decide where they want to do the internship, and the teacher, what's his name? Eraserhead, he tells them that at the end you have a midnight, telling them that they have to be, pick their hero agency correctly or efficiently, or that will, match with their skills, such as Gravity Girl. She worked out in a disaster area because that's her power that will accommodate for those kind of things. So it's kind of like, is that you realize that not all of these characters here are not going to be fighting villain. They're going to be, helping, natural disaster, or be support asset, and they're not going to be fighting bad guys all the time, and not all of them. So it's just kind of like, it's nice that all of these characters are not going to be fighting. They're going to be helping, people, but in different ways. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And the only thing I could have thought, that was kind of funny would be like, Grape Juice say, oh, I'm going to go Mountain Lady. When he said that, Frog Girl was like, don't do anything pervert. And just the way he said it was just like, it sounded really perverted. Oh, I'm going to Mountain Lady. Just the way, it is sound is like really, the way he said it really perverted. I don't know how they got it, threw in there. And just thinking about it, it is funny, but it is kind of inappropriate, Now I'm just thinking about him, just laughing, because she just has so much character, You think about it, he does have power, but he is really funny. I guess he's the comedy relief for the whole seriousness. this episode doesn't really have funniness, but it does have a a little humor in it, and I always like that. Uh, oh, I'm going to Mountain Lady. Now that I'm just thinking, it's really funny. So yeah, guys, I want to say thank you for your time and effort to actually watching my uh, Hero Academia, episode season 2 of episode 13 review. I decided to try this out because I got flagged for some by on YouTube for some song, so I was like I'm gonna try this route and talk to you guys. So yeah, I want to say thank you for your time and effort to watching my review of this episode. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. More content to come, more reviews, more, obviously, just require time. So thank you guys. Bye bye.